If you take an iron rod and rub it against a stone for 100 years, sharpening one end to a point and flattening the other end, congratulations, you have invented the nail. You take two wooden boards and hammer the nail through them. The nail holds them together by biting into the wood with friction. It is simple and strong, but over time, as the wood dries and shrinks, the nail becomes loose. To fix this, you add spiral threads to the nail and cut a cross slot on the flat head. Now you use a screwdriver to twist it in. Congratulations, you have invented the self-tapping screw. It cuts its own threads as it goes in, so it holds much better than a nail. You can also remove and reuse it easily. It is very useful for woodworking. However, self-tapping screws only work on soft materials like wood. They cannot handle steel plates, so you invent the blind rivet, also called a pot rivet. It is a nail with a head inside a hollow tube. You put it into a drilled hole and pull the center rod with a special tool. The tube expands on the backside and locks tight. The rod then breaks off. You can do everything from one side only. It is perfect for thin sheets, like refrigerator bodies and aluminum doors and windows, but blind rivets are one-time use. Once removed, you need a new one, and they do not work on thick materials. Next, you make one end of the rod into a hexagon shape and add threads on the other end. You add a matching nut. When you tighten the nut, it pulls the bolt tight and creates strong clamping force. It can handle very high pulling and shearing forces. You can remove and reuse it anytime. It is now the most important fastener in machines, cars, bridges, and buildings. However, bolts can loosen from vibration, so you often need washers or glue. You also need space on both sides to tighten them. Finally, you heat a steel rod until red hot. Push it through the hole and hammer both ends into mushroom shapes. As it cools, it shrinks and clamps the parts together tightly. It is stronger against shear than bolts, never loosens, needs no threads, and is simple to make. For places where nothing can ever come loose, rivets are the best.